Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 83, day 2. Of course, today is a blue day. Also, if you didn't grab it yet, definitely probably want to before you get started if you don't already have it maxed. We got ourselves the little blue pet as far as the little water bonus thingy. So definitely make sure to go and end up picking up this thing if you don't already have them. But we got this little guy. Worth considering. He gives you a little bit of extra life, I believe, for a pure blue team. It's either life or armor. I actually completely forget. Though we can check our blue team and know for sure. It is, let's see. It gives you armor. Okay, so yeah, this one does end up giving you armor. But yeah, it just gives you a bit of extra armor if you are running a pure blue team, which obviously for Blue Guild War Day, you are doing. So ends up helping out there, if nothing else. But anyways. We're still using cleanse right now as far as our medals. Let's see how our Guild War team did. Did it actually do good? Well, the other one from yesterday got an extra win. So yesterday went 2-6. Today's 1-4. That's not horrible. But, it could be a bit higher. But, they both won at least once. That's good to see. We still need to go change to Purple Day, of course. We'll do that a little bit later this stream. Because we're changing our defend team once per day. Basically, at some point during this stream each day, we'll do the Guild War at the beginning as we have been. And then, at some point, we'll set this defend team for the following day. But so far, they haven't been doing horrible. 2-6, 1-4. It's not horrifically bad for high brackets. It could be a little bit better, though. But it really just comes down to luck. Also, we're not at the best position to really be testing it. Ideally, you'd want to be like there or there. We were slightly off. But, I don't know. We might get it next week if we can go 5-0 for the rest of the week. We did get a 4-1 yesterday, unfortunately. But it's not too bad of a 4-1. But it was a 4-1 nonetheless. Anyways, as far as the team we're going to be running today, and I need to go change my medals and everything for it, because I believe we're going to be needing magic. Actually, I was already hovering over it earlier. It is this team. We were showing it a little bit yesterday. The Rope Dart, Apothecary, Grey King, and Mistralis. Mistralis, by the way, is in Soulforge this week. Highly advised picking it up. Really great mythic if you don't already have it, and if you have the resources for it. We end up putting an S tier on the tier list when we end up putting it on. And it was actually the highest one that's available of the 3 this week, even though they're all pretty high tier. Between those 3, Mistralis is overall the best. Main gimmick she has is, well, 2 main gimmicks. One is she's one of only 2 mythics that has an extra turn on her ability. The other one, of course, being Iron Gut, which is also really good. And her other main gimmick, and the main reason you generally use her, is she enchants all allies whenever you take an extra turn. So it's basically 8 free mana per turn, 2 across each of your troops, of course. But that's the team we'll be rolling with. I do want to run this with magic. Do I want to run it 20% to magic, though? I believe I do. 20% into 8 magic. Unless we need cleanse for something, but I think we're going to be fine. Let's see, what hero class is he running? He's running Sentinel. Yeah, we'll be fine just running for now. We might need a change, though. But 20% into 2 magic should be fine, so we'll just change this over. And I believe that is all we're going to need for this. Anyways, let me go say hello to everyone. Chat is still so small. YouTube, why must you default make this so small? I have no clue anyone who has that good of eyes that can see chat that small. I know I have bad eyes, but still. Anyways, hello Barbara, hello Bill, hello Cookie, hello Matt, hello John, hello Lestat, hello Captain, hello everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, let's get into these Guild Wars. Also, we'll probably finish out a bunch of World Lore event, even though it's not in the title. But we need to get on that. Also, that's funny. We actually won yesterday, but we actually have less points than them because they didn't do their battles in time. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. It shows that we won even though we lost yesterday. Where are we in the rankings? As long as we don't make the bottom 3, we'll be fine. Looks like we're in a somewhat safe position. Still a little tight there. A little bit tighter than we'd want, but of course we have no way of knowing how many battles each guild has done, so a little bit hard to tell in that regard. Okay, what banner do I have my thing set to? I should probably set it to blue. What do I have it currently set to? I always change it to like a different color and forget. Okay, it is set to blue currently. That's good. I believe blue is the way to go here then. Just double checking everything. I end up setting the banner ultimately to +1 green for all the times I forgot to set it to +1 green. Wasn't there a reason why we kind of wanted to set it to green as well? Hold up. Maybe we do want green. Because I know that sometimes for this team we need Apothecary to get our thing. So you know what? I'm actually going to set it to green. Just so we could default 2 greens. Because I have a feeling in the past we've had a problem with this. I know for sure we have. So I'm actually going to set it to green. So if we get a green surge, it's actually full mana for Apothecary. And also 2 greens, even with no surge, is full mana. So I'm actually going to set it to a +1 green there instead of the blue. I almost forgot. Because that can get in the way sometimes. You get 9,496 today? Nice. Ooh, what do we go for? He's about to... What's that again? Brown to red. I almost don't want to take the extra turn, but I kind of have to. So we'll take that. We'll take that. My concern is brown to red alignment's about to occur. Gosh, we just got so much mana. I almost want to rope dart him here. I can even disable. Gosh. What color are you again? You don't have color overlap with anything. There's no skull. Ooh. Now there is. Interesting. You got a skull back, but we have barriers, so it doesn't matter. Okay, did we get rid of green? It's kind of a color we need. We get rid of blue. Literally everything on our team needs it. We can get rid of yellow. That's a bit more favorable. So get rid of yellow here. Astralis, you're supposed to get full mana. We can do this for blue disable and just ignore life and death even exists. Luckily, due to its higher mana cost now, I think we can kind of get away with that a little bit. Because it takes a little while for it to get operational. Also, you're running a hero class that does not have stealthy. I can actually just go kill him right now if I want. Which I believe we do. So I'm going to do this just to get rid of his armor. We then go for Astralis, which hopefully wipes most of his team. Unfortunately, only hit twice. We go for a bunch of green here, a bunch of everything. Go for a nice big apothecary here. Probably on purple. What are we following up on? Ooh. I can't hit both of them. Or can I? Hold up. Oh, neither of them use yellow. I could take yellow to make a cascade. Is there anything we can do that makes these things go next to each other? Does brown make these go aligned? That move drags down by 1. That stays there. That gets dragged down by 2. Yeah, I believe brown wins. Oh, we also have rope dart. I could literally just win with rope dart. Hold up. We could also just do that. Yeah, brown would have killed it there too. We could have gone for either one. But I went for both because why not? We could have just done that the previous turn. But why not both? Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. We got ourselves an infinite loop team. Is he using freeze? No. So we don't need to change anything then. We could put a freezer onto our team, but I think we'll be fine. We just got to rope dart really quick. So, hello, Gustavo! Welcome. Okay, right off the bat, I think we want to go take a green. We don't have a double green anywhere, though. But I have a green into brown sky chance. Didn't get it. We got full mana. Okay, apothecary. Go get rid of red. We don't even use red. So perfect. What can we deny that'd be really good? I'm leaning towards green or blue right now. Probably green. But then again, green doesn't really feed us that much mana. Let me go deal with this hero. Oh yeah, hero is stealthy. Let me go deal with... I'll probably disable blue, so I'll go for you. Actually, is green enough to kill? Yes, it is. You know what? We're going to go for green. We should have a good enough board to get a really nice apothecary here. Go down to purple. Oh, gosh, the infinite resummon. I kind of wanted to kill the hero because of that. Oh, and it doesn't have stealthy. Oh, no. The curse of the bandits got buffed. Gosh, I was curious how much we'd see of that in Guild Wars. Apparently, yep, they exist. I was really scared of that this Guild War, and all Guild Wars going forward in general, is Bandit doesn't have stealthy anymore. If people chose to not have stealthy anymore, which a lot of people in endgame likely did. So now we're going to have a bunch of bandits that we can't actually target, which is going to be exceedingly annoying. I would kind of want to go for yellow here, just because it ends up hitting the... I'm just going to go for Astralis first. That's really unfortunate that didn't finish all the way. So kill that out. Kill this out. We can then skull it. No! Don't resummon! Okay, I need to just hit yellow or something. There we go. Now it can't possibly resummon anymore. Okay, now it's dead. There we go. Oh, that's going to be so annoying. That is going to be so ridiculously annoying now. We've seen it some for Guild Wars, but I haven't been seeing too many people use it. But yeah, that was definitely a team built around it, that's for sure. It didn't win, but it was still annoying. But anyways, hello Trilogy, hello Sansei, welcome, welcome. What do we have next? Oh, that's actually what I set for my defend team, except in different order. Interesting. That's actually my defend team. Well, not my defend team. This has been used for like months now. Honestly, that's been used since that thing has existed. But since we're doing all the tome things, we kind of build a team around this. But yeah, that's our defend team right now. Different order though. I do feel like it's stronger with hero not in first. Personally. Just because that's one of your main damage sources. Though I guess it pressures compared to Zugoth, because a lot of people might target Zugoth first. So you have yellow to blue, which actually helps us greatly. If I take the skull, is it safe? No. So I'm going to take this green. He's going to take that skull. And then we won. I was hoping we could get Apothecary for free without taking this first. We're going to have to take this first. Because we could have got double Apothecaried. Okay, we have a bit of a problem right now. Apothecary still does not have alignment. I'm not even sure what the biggest threat is. I think we will go for Zugoff first, just because Hero is already there once we kill it anyways. So it's not actually in the way. So we'll do that. Unfortunately, nothing to full mana. He's about to red to blue or yellow to blue. They're both not favorable for us. We'll do that. I think that makes it so he doesn't have alignment. Good. Okay, so we take that. He dies. We rope dart his hero. That will die then. And that's pretty much matched from there. Because once his hero dies, he has nothing left of value. Good. And now he's dead. Do we rope dart something else instead first? He's about to cast with the other thing. We could just rope... Oh, wait. I don't have rope dart right now. Well, I can easily go... We'll take this first. Grab that. It's a weird board. Oh, I have a drop for that, though. So we'll take that. We then rope dart what's about to cast. Do you have any color overlap? Yes, purple. Oh, but blue's extra turn, though, but neither of them use blue. I kind of want to go for Apothecary, to be honest. So go for that. Purple is not extra turn because the other purple there. No! If it was just that one purple, that'd be such a good move. Honestly, I kind of just want to do this on blue. It doesn't hit any of them, though. Which would be kind of weird. Purple would be so perfect if that purple wasn't right there. I'm trying to get an extra turn out of it while hitting them. You know what? I'm just going to take Mistralis. Alright, is that enough to kill? Should be. Dead. There we go. Exactly the way I wanted to win that, but it won nonetheless. Oh, so hello, Isabel! Welcome. Okay, 2 to go. Perfect win streak so far. What's hero class he using? Okay, nothing too annoying. Assassin in third slot's a bit weird, but I guess because of the treachery thing, it's doing it that way. Still seems like a bit of a weird build. It seems like a really weird build that he's using. I say that about summon and it obliterates us. But no, that looks like legitimately weird. I'm actually going to entangle this just because it's going to pressure damage with double damage. I can take all this mess. He'll hit on barrier, so it doesn't do anything. I can target blue right now. We don't have enough to kill first slot because we don't have Enrage. So I'm actually going to go for blue. This gives us rope dart next turn for sure. Oh, and we got a skull out of it. Nice. Okay. So I can now rope dart his thing that's about to cast. Do we have enough damage to kill right now? Yes, but I still kind of want to Mistralis first. Good job, Mistralis. You actually got a kill and hit it multiple times. You normally don't do that. Okay, do you have any color overlap with each other? No, you do not. So I can't hit both simultaneously. Do you have enough to kill Hero, though? No, you do not. That's very unfortunate. Because ideally what we want to do here is just kill Hero and take a skull. And that'll be that then. But that is not what we could do right now. If that brown wasn't there, we could take brown for skull. Like, I want to take yellow or red just to poke him. I guess we take yellow then, because red's not really going to do much for us. We have barrier, so you can just poke on barrier even though we're giving him skull. Oh, he'd even take it, though. That's match. Rope dart into skull. Very dead. Okay, 1 to go. Gosh, rope dart is so strong. It might arguably be the strongest weapon in the entire game now. Especially after the life and death nerf and everything. Even if it was 16 mana cost, it'd still be used a lot. But at 14, it's super insane because you can actually +1 into it. We're not even using the +1 into it method, though. It's because we're kind of passively getting our mana up with Monk. Every extra turn we do gives it mana. So it doesn't necessarily need that that 7 in this kind of build. Okay, his Mercy's gonna miss completely. Or not. But at least it was almost a miss. Okay, he got a little bit of value there. This is actually a little bit bad. He got a little bit of value there. And unless this cascades really nicely, we are about to take a lot of damage. Green to skull, brown to red. That's concerning. I could take this brown to red right there. Green to skull actually doesn't do anything. Oh, it does a poke. I'm gonna have to do that just so he doesn't get value. He's still gonna get some value, but not as much as he would have. I think we might be dead. That was a really lucky Mercy at the beginning. Okay, can we turn this around? You got this, Mistralis. This looks very dead. Options. They don't look good at all. How much damage is Web Spinner? That's enough to kill my first slot, but not my other one. So Mistralis will definitely live. I'd have to triple skull to kill him right now. Which is realistically obviously not going to happen. Trying to look for cascades, but I'm not seeing any. This is concerning. I kind of want to take the bottom right skull. The one that's actually telling us to take, just because it has chance to cascade Sky. But we currently have Red Storm. So the chance we actually get double skull there is very unlikely. Oh, hello, Mobarashi. Welcome. Oh no, we were doing so good. And then he web spinnered us. I think I take bottom right skull. I think I actually take the suggested move. Hello, Sebastian. Welcome. Because our other options aren't that good. Top left skull either way doesn't really do much. Top right skull doesn't really do much. The chance we get double skull there is so unrealistic, though. But we have a chance of winning if we did. If we somehow got double skull for Sky. Nope. Dead. Ultra dead. It went so well until it didn't. We're probably over 8,000 for a single loss, yeah. So unfortunate. We got a double 4-1. Oh, we're beating them right now overall. Guild-wide, though. We're 3 battles behind while still having a higher score, which means we're decently ahead. So we're doing better than them, at least. So they're losing to our Paragon as well. But double 4-1. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But we averaged like 8,000 for both, so that's not too bad for a single loss. But a single loss still down to you like 1,500 points or so. Somewhere's around there. But oh well, double 4-1 is where we shall stand, at least for now. But yeah, he got a really good Inferno King. There just wasn't much we could do for follow-up there. Even when we made sure it didn't get an extra turn, it still got Cascade off the 2 3s. Hey, what do we have for adventure board today? Oh, we got writs. Oh, I keep forgetting. It gives you like 10 writs. I have no clue why they make it so little. That should be at least like 50, if not 100. 10 writs is like 0 writs. It's basically the equivalent of giving you nothing. It is so ridiculously low. Like, you just compare it to the 4D task. The 4D task essentially is only a rarity higher, and it gives you basically 400 writs, except it's all in a specific color, and you don't get to choose. So if you compare that to the writ task, that writ task should be at least like 50 to 100. Probably closer to 100. But they literally only give 10. It's so bad. I'm looking for my Phoenicia team. Where are you hiding? Stop hiding from me. Yeah, you can use the same Empower to counter an Empower if you have it on the color day. Because if you get yours down first, they can't use theirs. It's a strategy we could start using. You can counter an Empower with the Empower of same color. So if they're about to convert, like, brown to red, if you're allowed to use that on the given day, you could literally just use the exact same troop or use a different troop that also converts brown to red. Because there are some Empowers that have overlap in that regard as well, where they convert the same thing. Like Tapon and Summer, for example, where you can use Tapon to counter Summer, because they both convert brown to red. So even on something like a blue day, you could use Tapon to counter Summer and stuff like that. And obviously, if you're allowed to use the color of their exact color, you can literally just use it. Like on blue day, you can use Mercy to counter Mercy, or on a green day, obviously. But yeah, Web Spinner is pretty vicious. Web Spinner can really stack damage pretty quick if you're not careful. So few things have immune to web is the big issue with it. Like, unless you're running something with Impervious, you don't really have something that has immune to web. Because there's so few other troops that are actually viable that have immune to it. Like, 95% of the things that are actually viable have specifically Impervious and not just the immune to web trait. Just because the immune to web trait's on very few things. It's on all the Dark Elves, almost none of which are viable. And it's on a couple random things, most of which are like common or really low rarity, that have like the specific only immune to web trait. But yeah, you got to be careful around Inferno King. I mean, Mercy. Like the Inferno King isn't really that big a deal normally. It's more so the Web Spinner getting value from it. They are vicious. Yeah, so far we lost one on both days. Very unfortunate. We haven't had a flawless Guild War for a while now. It has actually been a couple months. I can't even remember the last time we've gotten a flawless Guild War. I think the closest we've gotten recently was like a double loss Guild War. We can still make this one into a double loss Guild War though if we win literally every battle for the rest of the Guild War, which is definitely possible. But yeah, Rope Dart can't do much to Web Spinner if the Web Spinner gets rolling first. It's one of the bad things about using Monk. Monk doesn't have half mana start, so it does get a slightly slower start. But it ramps up through the rest of the battle a lot better. But it does have that liability at the beginning. It's one of the reasons why Monk isn't used like for everything. Like Monk seemed like it was going to be such a strong hero class, but half mana start is so ridiculously strong that it's very situationally still used. Like it's not used as much as I thought it was initially going to be used for, just because of how big of a difference half mana start matters for many battles, which it doesn't have. We did set it to 20%, but there's a big difference between 20 and 50. Very big difference. What medals did I have on? 20% mana start into 8 magic. 8 magic because everything was hitting high with magic. Though you would set to double cleanse if you had high stats effect battles. However, we actually had 0 high stats effect battles today for whatever reason. Like nothing was really running stats effects today. But yeah, I was running 20% to 2 seasons. I mean, sorry, 20% to 2 magics, I mean. Hello, Imperial! Welcome. As soon as we finish out this pet, we'll hand out a code. Then we'll probably go develop our team for tomorrow, our defend team. And then go test it. And then if we have a bit of time, we'll probably go farm. Actually, we'll do the World Lore event, I forgot. I was going to say Explore 12, but I forgot. I still want to finish up the World Lore event today. Well, not finish, but, you know, get all of our battles that we currently have in every last sigil. I think we have 8, though, of course, that means we have, like, 12 or 16 or 14 or somewhere around there because of Vow Ravens. Yeah, Merlion's pretty decent. I actually used to use them in Guild Wars. I forget for what day. It might have actually been Blue Day. I don't anymore, obviously. But, he's definitely usable for Guild Wars. Especially if you need, like, an early game option. He's pretty strong. Not only does he have double silence, but he does double damage to silence enemies, and he has impervious, as you mentioned. He's also among one of the more viable low rarity imperviouses in the game. He kind of serves the old role that Manticore actually used to serve in a sense, where he used to use as an impervious troop that has a quick mana drain. Or not mana drain, but, you know, like a way to disable mana. Manticore is kind of used for a very similar premise currently. Manticore is not really used ever since they nerfed how much it drains, though. He used to drain full mana for 7 mana cost or something. Or for cheaper than it is now. I think it was for 9. Is he 11 mana cost now? I can't really remember. He either had 7 or 9 mana cost before. If he's currently 9, he had 7 before, and if he's currently 11, he had a 9 earlier. I actually completely forgot what his mana cost currently is. I think it's 11 or 12, so maybe it was a 9 prior. I know for sure he had a lower mana cost at one point. Don't revive, please. This is one of the most annoying sets because the Inferno King can revive so many times. But definitely worth going for. And you probably want to do this before you do Guild Wars if you don't already have this pet max. I didn't just because I already have it max, so it doesn't matter what order I do it in. If you haven't already done Guild War, make sure to go get the pet beforehand, because it can help you get a little bit of stats if you don't already have them all. It's been out since pets were released, so if you've been playing since then, you probably have it maxed by now. Most likely. Or really close if it's not already maxed. There we go. 2 copies. Which will just becomes pet food, obviously. Anyways. Have you done your Guild War battles? Yes, we just did our Guild War battles at the beginning. We lost once on the very last battle, unfortunately. We got web spinnered. Alright, so we'll do the World Lore event. Actually, no. We'll go just do our team. Then we'll go do World Lore event. But before I do, let me go hand out a code. Also, Kafka never gave me more codes, but I still have some left. I have about a week and a half left. I think we have till like next Wednesday. We have basically a week left. Let me double check. Well, obviously, I need to get a code from here. Let's see. How many codes do we have left? Not counting today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, that's a little bit more. It actually looks like a lot less. But we have 13 codes left then. Well, technically 14. Well, we're about to have 13 after I give out this one. Where's my thingy thing? There's my thingy thing. Oh, put that there, 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 put that there. And here you guys go. There is the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left corner is what you've put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with ZLT. And give same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. There you guys go. And it only works on PC mobile version of the game. Okay, so next thing. Let's go build our defend team. Let's go build our defend. So tomorrow is the Guild War color day of purple. So let's go build our purple team then. So purple, purple, purple. This one does have one of the nulls. However, I don't think we're going to use it for today. I think I want to convert away its mana into mercy. Whatever. Oh, that's my Guild War. Where's my defend purple? Currently I have truffle set over top of it. Okay. So, purple book. Let's see what purple book does. Why am I typing in purple? Doom. Okay, so Doomed Chronicles. Let's see what this does. That's not what I wanted. So, Doomed Chronicles. Obviously, drains 2 mana from all purple. Creates a Darkstorm. 5 scatter, which all of them have. Web the first enemy. That's interesting. And eliminate 2 points from a random skill from the first enemy. However, I'm not sure if that triggers before the web. It probably does based on where it is. Yeah, the days are different by platform. If you're on PC mobile, whatever my color days are or what your color days are. But yes, for whatever reason, every other platform has different colors. Like Xbox has different colors than PS4 than it does compared to PC mobile. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah, PC mobile is the only one that's uniform. So whenever I say like what color day each day is, it's based on PC mobile version. Which is where most of the player base is, but obviously there's still like another chunk of like 30%, maybe more. It's on other platforms. But if you're on PC mobile, whatever my color days are, what your color days are. Okay, so this is pretty standard. I almost wanted to do this with Archmages, to be honest, instead of some of the other ones. Archmages doesn't have stealthy though, does it? Is there a different hero class that has stealthy while still gaining a lot of purple? I think Necromancer, oddly enough, I believe does. And it has that instant kill too. That instant kill almost got us the other day, or did get us, I can't even remember. That 7% instant kill in a battle. I'm trying to think of what I want to use with it. So we can't really use the Null Troop as far as the Wild Plains one. If I'm not mistaken, the purple one was one of the worst of the entirety of them. I'm not sure why, but I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken. So we can't really use that. Like this guy. Deal damage, yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, if an enemy dies, it creates 8 skulls, though. But, yeah, double against purple. It does get enraged when an enemy dies. It has some immunes, but it's not really going to do too much. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. It also uses purple, which means it blocks our purple, which is also not a good thing. What was the purple guardian? I don't think it was anything useful. It was, I actually forget. It was... Oh, interesting. It's the Rashka one. Boosted by each enemy's life. Interesting. We could try it. The problem with Rashka, though, is Rashka hero class is Red Storm. And it also doesn't have stealthy. What's a really good Rashka? Do they even exist? I don't believe they do. I don't think we're going to go down this way, but I want to see. Because Shadow Hunter could get a kill, but it's probably not going to win if we use it on a team. Umanef's, the AI is going to use too horribly. Like, I don't trust the AI to use Umanef properly. The problem with Stakima is that it uses purple as well. I don't want to end up using Banejaw. It's one of the worst of the null type ones. Like, if we're going to block purple, we might as well block it this way. I was like, hello, Chris Border. Welcome. We can't use Zugoff either because we already used Zugoff for a day. One of our previous days. If we ever revamp them in the future, we could. But currently this week, we can't use Zugoff since we already used it once. Yeah, I don't think we go down the Rashka route. I'm going to get rid of him. Because Ubistet's too inconsistent. This would be too inconsistent. AI would use that incorrectly. Oh no, would it use him incorrectly? Damage to an enemy boosted by their skills. If the enemy dies... The problem is it might aim at barrier, so yes. If it shoots something with barrier, that'd be the biggest waste. And would auto lose the entire battle. I could try going the web spinner route. We haven't set up a web spinner one yet. This thing even literally webs the first enemy. So it'd be even more web pressure. Without even needing to get a skull. We could do it just with the cast alone. We could try it. Which means we could even put in Weaver if we really, really want to. I don't feel like we'd need Weaver with it, though. Ha! We could build the team that killed us today. Ha 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 ha! We could literally do it with a purple book. If we wanted to. Oh, that'd be kind of weird, though. It would, like, never get any mana. I kind of want to do purple empowers. There's so many purple empowers. Let's just look at our purple empower options real quick. Because there's a lot of them. If I'm not mistaken, there's like 3 or 4. So we have, no, you're to blue. But we have, of course, when I want to find them, I find like none. I think there's 4 of them. There's green to purple. There's blue to purple. There's yellow to purple. And there's anti-purple, of course. I think there was one more. I thought there was one more. Is there only 3? Yellow to green. Oh, there might only be 3. I thought there's 4. Am I missing one? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Graveseer. Oh, no, no. Graveseer was the ones. So you have green to purple, blue to purple, yellow to purple. Just wondering there's a fourth one. Possibly nuts. Let's see. This auto hits the lowest, but she does deny her own mana. Though denying green on purple because of Wild Queen might be a good idea. So we will go Graveseer. I almost want to use this new guy as well. Curse and Burn, the strongest enemy. So that'll be two of them. And I always need alternative other. And no, Whip Spinner, you're not going today. We will be using you for one day, Whip Spinner. I'm not sure which yet, though. But we will use you. I'm actually not sure what day I want to use Web Spinner for. Who knows? Maybe it is this day. I'm so tempted just to go Weaver. Just for the fun of it. The problem is we don't have any lifesteal to go with it. We need like a really good purple skull spammer. I don't think I want to go Inferno King though. Hello, other John. Welcome. We might just go Banejaw. I need another purple. My concern is the AI will overcast Banejaw if I put it in first, though. I kind of want my purple to be behind it. Also, we could still do Wild Queen. Alderfather? I kind of want to use Alderfather for Red Day if I'm going to use it. Doesn't he counter red a bit more? Though he does convert into purple, doesn't he? Transform red to purple. I normally use them on Red Day to counter. However, red to purple... we have two converters that use red, but they can still work. Summon a Trent or a Golem. They can definitely still work. AI uses Keeper of Souls pretty weirdly. I'd want to have something that does a guarantee thing. Because AI does some really weird moves with Keeper of Souls normally. I generally would not advise putting Keeper of Souls ever on defense. Alderfather could work. We won't have it for Red Day, though. If we do use it today. Or for this day. Also, what color would we not use at that point? Technically blue. However, both Alderfather summons are blue. They're actually blue-greens. Actually, one's blue-yellow. Or green-yellow. The other one's blue-green. Alderfather would technically work, though. As much as I might want to use him for a different day. Also, we haven't used Mirage Queen yet. For any of these. I feel like I'd want to use Mirage Queen for green or brown, though. Because we're probably going to truffle into the book or something. Actually, have we built a brown team yet? Oh, no. We already did that yesterday. I forgot. We could have actually done truffle for that, couldn't we have? We could have built into truffle. We can still do that for green day, though. Build truffle for green. We just have Beatrix. We haven't used Beatrix yet. I'm not sure what day you would really want to have cleansed the most, though. Oh, he actually has score reduction to him, too. Even as Death Mark? Interesting. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, let's change our banner. Also change our class. I actually want to go with a little bit of a weirder hero class this time around. I kind of want to go Necromancer. Doesn't Necromancer have... If Necromancer is stealthy, we go Necromancer. I don't think it does, though. Where's Necromancer? Yeah, it does have stealthy. Because you get off a Shadow Tree. Ooh. Shiny. Well, these effects are kind of bad. But, has half mana start. Has an extra purple. Has 7% instant kill. Has the stealthy. What tree does the bandit summon? It's that one rogue tree with Hunter's Mark. Which would make slightly better to do Thief. Thief doesn't have extra purple, though. It might be better to run Thief, though. Let me double check. Let me double check Thief's full kit. Because I kind of want to have, Hunter's Mark. The straight becomes useless, though, because none of them we need. That also gives us backup. Cannot be targeted by spell. Yeah, obviously stealthy. I'm gonna go Skull Dodge. I prefer it so much more than this other summon. Keeps the hero alive a lot better. I think I was gonna go with this. Go with Thief. Make sure our hero can't be targeted. Still gives us backup tanking. Oh yeah, green to purple kind of denies out the guy, doesn't it? We could theoretically do blue to purple. Hold up. I actually don't need to use green here. Let me go use, I can actually convert yellow to purple. Hold up. What's her name? I completely forgot her name. But I could just change her out for that. Which also does damage to the weakest. Which would also pressure them to never have anything too weak. Otherwise she'll kill it. Initially that's going to do almost nothing though. But it makes it more likely Scatter will get a kill on whatever the weakest is, if nothing else. Alright, we'll give this a shot and see what happens. Oh, I still need to change banner though. Probably double purple into... what's minus blue? Sure. Oh, I don't use brown though. Oh, yes I do. Oh, kind of. Theoretically, we use blue if Trent gets summons. Nothing converts out green. I can go double green to purple. But then we don't have double purple. It allows Elderfather to cast more, though. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I kind of want +2 green, +2 purple. We can't have both, though. As much as I want +2 purple, having +2 green is still really good, especially if they miss with Wild Queen, if they're doing Wild Queen. Oh yeah, I don't have green convert now though, do I? That was actually one of the reasons why I was doing it, was for the green convert. I don't know, maybe I do switch back to the other one. Because I kind of want anti to, in case they use Wild Queen. Because Wild Queen's still used quite a bit for purple there. Like, I'm trying to think of a really good purple-yellow. Like, there are some. Element Grimm's too inconsistent to use in AI defend. We need a second purple. If not Alderfather, we need something that uses purple. Tome Book can't be our only thing. Or can it? I guess theoretically it could be. But if they just did stun, because they can do Karen, can't you do not Karendera, but can't you do what's his name? Why can I not remember his name? Stun all enemies. Wow. Can I really not remember? Obsidious. Obsidious is purple. So they could just stun Rope Dart. Oh, actually they can't Rope Dart you. But they could stun and then just hit hero and then kill it. Which is the concern. Also, we haven't utilized this yet. A stun curse build for one of these days. Well, let's test this and see what happens. Because this is actually built to counter the team I currently have. So if it could beat that, it has a problem. I mean, if it can't beat that, I mean. So I'm gonna go run my purple against it. Where is my defend purple? And now my offensive purple. Go purple. Yeah, it's fun building new defense teams. Takes a little while though. Speaking of the Alderfather team. Oh wait, duh, we're up against it. I was like, wait. Duh. I was like, this is a random PvP team. Nope. I like that Death Mark pressure. It's actually a really interesting mechanic on it. I almost forgot that was even a thing. Death Mark just killed. And so did we. Let's see what happens if we counter green. Oh wait, or was that the counter green one? Hold up. That was the counter green. Yeah, that was the counter green variant. We need something there that's purple. We could try Obsidious. Too bad Karandura doesn't convert purple to Doom Skulls. Is there anything that does that? I don't believe there is. Purple to Doom Skull. I don't believe that mechanic currently exists. Because we got blue to Doom Skull, red to Doom Skull. How's the other one? I know we have at least a few more. Brown to Doom Skull. So it wouldn't quite work. We could go the third in power. I just feel like that's too much investment into the thing, though. Obsidious has too much color overlap. And it would also have to be behind the thing. Gosh, these banner options are horrible. I was considering Web Spinner, but I want to use Web Spinner on a different day. But we could use it for Purple Day. But if we do, we can't use it for any other day. I'll see how it functions. Well, obviously, it should do really good. But the problem is if we use Web Spinner now, we can't use it for any other day. Yeah, I might just put the null there and see what it does. We need at least one more purple. How do you get to him? I don't think typing in null brings him up. No, it does not. Which I wish it did. They're all null. It's same thing with the spiders. You can type in spider and it doesn't bring up all the spiders. All the things that are classified under spider. There's actually a thing that summons specifically spiders. But the game doesn't tell you what all the spiders in the game are because it's not actual typing. Same as all these null troops. There's something that summons like all the nulls. But there's like nothing you can even search for to find the nulls. You just have to know which ones they are. Like that guy. Well, we don't need 4 times stun. That's not what we're trying to do it for. We're just trying to do it for the free value. Just having 4 times stun would be really bad like that. Because the AI would go out of its way to waste its ability. Which would waste an entire turn. Okay. What do we go for here? We need purple. Gosh, we got so much the same color though. Probably purple red. Should be a good banner for that. Technically, yes. Gosh, banners. Why are you so bad? Purple brown, I guess? Yeah, that'll work. Let's roll with this, see what happens. Okay, now I think we have this all sorted. Let's go test it again. Alright, let's see what happens now. That's correct. Your purple versus that. Okay, let's see what happens. We'll put Vangel and see what happens. Yeah, I already used Ugoff. Otherwise, we would... Zugaf actually would incorporate pretty well into this. But we already used it for Blue Day, I believe. We used it for one of the days. So we already killed out the big threat. The second thing that's trying to threat us with Def Mark can't even Def Mark it because it has Impervious. He started to get a book down. But it didn't really do much. Poke him, he pokes us. Zugaf got full mana already. We'll try for yellow off the sky. You know what? I'm actually gonna take the guarantee yellow. Let's see if we can do this next turn. So we can then do this. So we can then do this. So we can then summon a billion bandits. And then we won. Yeah, I don't feel like null pressures enough. Does not pressure enough compared to the other ones. It's the weakest one of every single one of the null troops. Is the purple day one. Yeah, I might just have to put Web Spinner there or something. This might have to be the day we run Web Spinner. Okay, banner can kind of stay the same. What color are we not using? We're using all of them. So yeah, I think that banner is fine then. That or just stick to double purple itself. And don't do anything else other than double purple. Because we don't really need plus on anything other than purple on this team. So nice, simple, double purple. I don't think we need to change anything else on that then. Let's see what happens. Defends. Test defends. Destroyer defend team. Web Spinner with the Empower Skull Converters. It could work. AI is a bit worse at doing that though compared to a human. But it can get lucky sometimes. Double Empower, and it feels like he doesn't want to cast either of them. Why does it feel like our defend team never does anything that every other person's defend team does? It's like trying not even to do anything. He's just watching us destroy him. Yeah, I know. It comes down to luck so much. Yoda Wars is surprisingly luck-based. His Web Spinner's already dead. Convert did almost nothing. However, he does have book, so he can start ramping up now. I mean, he gets to pressure Def Mark now. Okay, now he actually got to do something. There he goes. Now do that during Guild War Day. Do exactly that during Guild War Day. We'll be good to go. Okay. So it really just comes down to if it gets alignment or not. We'll leave it as is and see what happens. Okay, next order of business. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with it. Let's go reset our medals here for for the event and go finish up our lore event. Or not finish it, but get more progress on it. At least every sigil we currently have. That'll probably be the last thing we do then. Alright, so as far as this event, we got 13 sigils left. And we'll go use every last one of them because my guild will probably be done tomorrow night. Or at least very, very close, if not all the way done. So let's go do our contribution. If anyone still has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. This will still take a little while, though. Oh, I was about to take purple as if we still need purple. I forgot we're blue-brown right now. So I'll take this. Cast, dead. Oh, or once. Or it'll just do it once. I forgot how strong it is. With all the extra bonuses. I was just thinking its base damage is like, oh yeah, that won't kill. But we have so much extra magic damage right now. Actually, this event's pretty easy. I'm pretty sure it scales pretty high later on, but the early to mid battles sure are easy. One of the easier events. This thing just hits so much true damage. I probably should have gotten mana for the other guy. That's why I did the first time, which I thought we'd need for like every battle. Oh, I killed the thing I was going to kill him with. What do you think about using Tuskor to defend blue this week? He would get 24 damage. 1.2 from 8 blue troops. Tuskor. Trying to think of what trip that is. If that's a single target damage, that is barely any damage at all. Unless really early in the game. There's a couple troops that do double damage on blue day. That would generally be better, I believe. Like a mirror that does double damage to true. Or to blues with true damage. I think there was one other one that does similar. And there's also a triple damage one. The triple damage one actually isn't as useful because it's physical instead of true damage. This magic is also low for whatever reason. Oh yeah, the Tuskor elhay guy. Wait, he's HP boost ratio though. If that's the one that's being referred to. I would generally wouldn't use Godslayer on defense. Even though Zugoff might be popular to run on Purple Day. It'd still be a pretty bad idea. Because the chance of the AI, for one, actually targeting it, well, for two things, or three things. One is the person would actually have to be using it, and have seen it on your team, and then still decide to still use it. And the other factor, main factor, is the AI isn't guaranteed to actually target it correctly. Which means most of those troops are almost never used on defend, all the boss slayer troops. If a meta ever forms that runs like 2 boss troops really commonly on a given day, like if we get another really powerful Doom troop or something, because those still count as boss for the thing, teams like those might start becoming a little bit more viable. Well, with Zugoff being the only realistically used mythic in that regard, or, you know, Doom rarity troop in that regard, boss rarity troop, I don't really feel like it's worth putting it on defend ever. Unless its base effect is just already so good. Which almost none of them have a good base effect. Compared to other options. I'll go for the 21. I don't think it makes a difference for this event, though. I always like going in rarity order. I mean, level order. Once they're all the same. Obviously, rarity order. Rarity order is pretty much always the way to go, and is the way this way as well, this week. Okay, looks like we got about 12 to 14 to go. Counting Valraven. Oh, I should take a brown. I could have gotten that for previous turn for free. Taking it away, we did give extra turn chance though. Taking the other, actually, taking the other way would have too. It was close enough to the sky that the gem would have fell there. So yeah, it would have been better to take both simultaneously then. Whoops. Okay, we'll get this down. Get all that rolling. Throw a draw down. Throw the other draw down. Is it Shark Week? Ta. It's like the other half of the year. Isn't that all the way in like July? It's Shark Week in January. Let's see, I'll take that over. Also, apparently it's spring in January. Wasn't that last week, not this week? When we had the spring event? That was funny. The spring break event. I'm pretty sure that was last week. Gosh. This is what it feels like to play against Pure Faction in Sea of Sorrows. This is like the inverse of what it's like to play the Pure Faction for Sea of Sorrows. This Jaw guy just like auto-wipes your team. That is pretty much the entirety of Sea of Sorrows when trying to run Pure Faction for it. Especially without potions. He like looks at you with a single cast and your whole team just melts. Because of how much damage it does. I think it's almost required to have potions there. It's theoretically possible without it, but you have to kill them so ridiculously quick. Because he's guaranteed getting a kill from a single cast. He might not multi-wipe, but he's getting at least one kill. Anything with hit with like 150% of his true damage without potion effects is pretty much going to kill whatever it touches. For 500 Sea of Sorrow Pure Faction. But now the tables are turned. Now we get to do it to the enemy. Alright, looks like 7 or 9 left based on Valraven. Depends how lucky they go. If anyone says any other questions or anything else I missed or anything, let me know. Shark Week, doot 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 doot. Gosh, that song. I wonder when Fall Guys is finally going to add that shark skin to the game. Probably closer to the summer or Shark Week. They have it in a bunch of promotional stuff back in the day, but it still doesn't exist within the game. Currently, they're adding all the Doom outfits. Let's go take that over. We'll take this one. 5 left. You've been trying to get a second Deep King all week. Well, you can still do what we're doing right now with 1. You definitely don't need 2. It's quicker with 2. But you don't need to do what we're doing right now. Like 1 is perfectly fine for most of these battles. Especially if you're just doing tier 3 or tier 4 or something. Which of course is all we're doing for the week. I actually still have a 100% win rate in the little penguin stage. There's actually 2 new stages in Season 3 I still have a 100% win rate in. It's that one fun one with all those circles they have to jump through, which reminds me of that one Mario Party game. And the penguin grabbing one. I really like the penguin grabbing one. I wish every team game was like that in Fall Guys. Because it's a team game where you can solo win. Like, it has team play elements. But you can also win solo. As long as you are always holding on to a penguin, it is literally impossible to lose, even if your team's the most incompetent team in the world. So you can actually solo win it without your team. While having a good team helps, it's not required to win that game, which makes it the best team game in the game. Because it's a team game where it has team play, but it doesn't require your team to actually be good to win. Like, every team game needs to be like that team game. And team games would actually be good. Oh, we got 2 more battles. Valraven came in right at the end. I'll take that over. Cast, and that should be enough. Unless they hit very weirdly, which they might be here. Ooh. And actually did not kill. Third one definitely will. So we have 1 billion manas. It's gonna die eventually. Crystal, Titan, Vinoxia, and Beatrix. Oh yeah, I have seen people running the Vinoxia thing. I actually used to run a team somewhat like that back in the day. It used to run Lady or Ariel though, instead of Beatrix, because Beatrix didn't exist at the time. I think it used actually Apothecary instead of it was something along the lines of did it use Forest Troll? I can't remember. It might have been Forest Troll. It was like Forest Troll, Vinoxia, Lady or Nariel, and I think Apothecary, or was it Valkyrie? It was something along those lines, and ended up like rolling like that. But yeah, I guess it could be ran with Beatrix in the current state of the game. I have ran that team before, not that exact team, but the old meta variant of it, back before Beatrix existed. But yeah, it's not bad compared to other loop options. I don't feel like you'd really use it though. Like if you're doing it in a PvP situation, because I don't think it's pure color, is it? No, it's not pure color in any color. So the only thing you would really use that for is is for PvP. Oh, we're out of battles. But yeah, I have messed with the team in the past. It's okay. Haven't really messed with it since Vinoxia buff, but the only thing that would really do is pressure true damage quicker. Which with Beatrix, I guess, would kind of be pretty good. I just still prefer the other true damage team. So much. Just so absurd. This is still my favorite team in the entire game. Oh, that's funny. They're actually using it as well. Speaking of my favorite team in the entire game, hello. That's not the one I wanted. Where's my spider? There it is. Oh, that's not it either. Oh, there it is. Aha! I see you also have good taste in teams. It's literally my team with a different banner. But this is still my favorite team in the entire game right now. Like, if I'm running true damage, this is what I'm running these days. While the Vinoxia buff was still good for Vinoxia, I don't feel like it made her viable enough compared to other options that exist these days. If they would have done that in the past, she would have been for a little while. Again, but in the current state of the game, just doesn't seem worth it compared to a couple other options. Mostly this team, because gosh, this team is so broken. I wonder if they're ever going to nerf Rope Dart now that they've nerfed Life and Death. However, Rope Dart could have 20 mana cost and would still do exactly this. Similar to Life and Death. It's one of those weapons that you can almost double its mana cost and it almost wouldn't affect the weapon. It's one of those weird weapons where it's just so good that you tend to loop like so much infinite mana with it that realistically you'd reach a point where it obviously wouldn't be as good. But they're so good that you can almost double their mana costs and they'd still be viable. Like Life and Death, you could still ramp it up to at least 20 mana costs and it'd still play exactly the same. And Rope Dart you can up to like 18 and you'd still play it exactly the same as you do now. And it almost wouldn't affect anything. Oh, that didn't kill. Whoops. It must have 25% reduction on spells. We could actually lose this. Freeze is the most annoying thing in existence. The dreaded freeze. If we had a Beatrix on our team, ta! Beatrix would save this team. It's one of the main things Beatrix is used for. I personally do not care for using Beatrix, but she is such a good cleanser as long as you're not up against stun. We actually have enough damage for this. Oh no, I should have taken it the other way. I saw the extra turn and I was like, oh yeah, I can't take it because of the thing, but I forgot, yeah, he could take it still though. If we can get full mana, it's still a match, isn't it? 2 HP, what are you doing? Oh, I know what he's doing. He's setting us up into an extra turn. Thank you. Oh, but we still missed the extra turn. Fail. What do you convert again? Purple to green. Oh, no, I needed that purple. Oh, here, have a poke. What a weird way to win. Poison's gonna kill it. Imagine. When was the last time we won with poison poke? Oh, apparently not today. Freeze. Always getting in the way. Beatrix is pretty good counter to that. Only thing that Beatrix tends to fall on is Obsidious. Obsidious isn't super popular on defend these days, though. It's still used. Of course, it's a great option. But I don't feel like I've been seeing as much Obsidious. Because that's one of the main things that hard counters, what do I even go for here? Why don't you go for Hero? But that's one of the things that hard counters, Beatrix's Cleanse. Because once it gets, disabled, it can't really do much. Wait, actually died to Skull Spam. It wasn't even to the Web Spinner this time. It was to Doom Scythe. Gosh, those Doom Scythes are so good. Or the Doom Folio ones. Honestly, we might need to build into that next Guild War. Haha. Build each one of those into the counter color day. That'd be pretty funny. They're actually viable to do so as well. We already have them upgraded. Dragon's Eye, Venoxia, Beatrix, Leprechaun. Yeah, that could work out. Dragon's Eye disables out last slot. Nothing moves the enemy team, though. The only problem with Dragon's Eye is it always hits the same target now. It used to be able to be targetable, but now it always hits last slot. So if you don't have something that moves the enemy team, it's just always going to hit last slot. So you only really get value out of it the first cast. You still get to Gem Destroy every subsequent cast, but only gets most of its value on the very first cast. But I guess Beatrix would kind of help clean it up, because one Venoxia into Beatrix might be enough to kill the little dragon thing. So it could still work. But anyways, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I'm probably going to be calling it a night for now. I'll be back tomorrow night for Purple Guild War Day. I'll be doing Purple Guild War, missing and setting up our team for the following day as we have been. We have a class event for... Let's see if I can remember. Gosh, what was the class event? Well, even was the event week. It was Relantis, so it's Tidecaller class event. We got Tidecaller class event tomorrow. And this Friday we got some raids with a new weapon. New weapon's okay. It's nothing too special. It's one of those double convert weapons. Or, you know, one of those double gem spawn weapons. It's a pretty common type of weapon we're starting to get, obviously. We almost have it for every single type in the game at this point because they've been doing so many of them. I completely forget what typing it was for. But it's probably for Merlantis or Merfolk or something related to one of those. Whatever one's not already covered. But anyways, guys. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually going to be pretty good to run for the World event if you haven't already done it. But by Friday, most people probably would have gotten it. Quite a bit of progress on it. But if you haven't already finished your battles out by Friday, I'm pretty sure the weapon actually would be pretty good during the current event. Even though it's not coming here till Friday, which is like 4 days later than when the event started. That'd still be good for it. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow night. Same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. It ends up helping out a lot. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Always greatly appreciated. Best of luck with everything.